dig? Yeah. Keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep. It's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep. It's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep. It's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep. It's the underground.
Go deep, yeah, it's the underground. Drop a bomb, yeah, everybody get down. Matter of fact, yeah, it's a touchdown. Get jiggy, yeah, in the end zone. Yeah, ask your girl, I'm in the friend zone. First down, yeah, I'm in the red zone. Can't stop this, you better watch this. Call in to the show, talk your shit.
Keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep. It's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, yeah, keep digging, go deep. It's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep. It's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep. It's the underground.
Yeah, you know what it is. It's your host, Filthy Rich, man. You know what time it is, man. It's the Underground Sports Show. We live all the time, man. Call into the show, 412-407-2744. Talk your sports, talk your shit, man. Yeah, it's Tuesday night, freestyle show, man. You know how we get down. You know what I'm saying? Got a whole bunch to talk about tonight. A little bit of basketball here and there. You know we getting down with the NFL, because that's how we get down on the underground, baby. Call into the show anytime, interrupt. You want to talk some Steelers, let's do it, man. Hit me in the chat, let me know you in the house, man. Hey, it's the Underground Sports Show, baby. Let's go. Yeah. What's up? Once again, it's your boy Filthy Rich on the Underground Sports Show, man. Hey, I appreciate you dropping in. If you're up in here, let holler at me in the chat. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, do all that good stuff right there that all y'all YouTubers know to do. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, just getting on here, get my freestyle on. It's Tuesday night, man. A lot to say, a lot out there in the sports world. I want to say shout out to my man, Fallon to the Truth. Last night, man, called into the show, and we had a great conversation, man. So if you missed last night's show, which was my first Monday night talking football with Filthy Rich, man, that was the first one last night. It turned out to be a great show, man. Got some views, got some subscribers, and appreciate all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, go check out the show. If not, check it out on Facebook. I had the snippets up there on Facebook and all that good stuff like that. And definitely don't forget to support the show too, man. Y'all got to support the show on the Cash App, Underground 2525. You can support the show. And you know I'm giving away a PlayStation 5, man. I'm giving away a PlayStation 5 week 8 of the Steelers season. Now, we still only got $50 in the pot, so it don't matter what you give up, man. Whatever you give up, $1, $2, whatever you put in there to support the show, a pork chop, it don't matter, man. Whatever you put in there, that gets you in the running to win the PlayStation 5. That's all you got to do. Nothing else. Don't answer no questions, no nothing. You just put your name in there like a 50-50 raffle, man, if you support the show, man. So make sure you support the show. It'll be logged in, and your name will be in the pot, and we'll be giving away a PlayStation 5 week 8 of the Steelers season, man. So, yeah, let's do that, man. And definitely support the show by hitting the like button. All right? I took the wrong one down. Let's get this back up here. Make sure people know to support the show. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it, man. LeBron is the big topic today. You see, my question of the day already is which team is the best landing spot for LeBron James, man. LeBron James comes out today and says, hey, man, I will not be returning to L.A. What a surprise. It was a surprise to me. Now, we know some leaks been leaking out. Golden State Warriors are connected to LeBron. Everybody's been screaming LeBron might want to go after Austin Reeves got paid his big money, right? So that's why this is the question of the day. Which team is the best landing spot for LeBron James? Now, Draymond Green denied his, his money for his roster spot, or whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? He denied that, and everybody's assuming he's making space for LeBron James. Do we all think this is a good idea for the Golden State Warriors? Is it a good idea for basketball? Do you want to see LeBron again on another team, man? Do you want to see another super team at all? I mean, what's your opinion on this? I happen to like it a lot, man. I like it a lot. Steph Curry seems to know when he needs help. Last time he went and got help from KD, it worked out just fine, right? Now, is LeBron James the same player as Kevin Durant? Not at all. I mean, he might be a better player than Kevin Durant, but the same player, not even close. But I think he does complement Steph Curry just as much as KD did in a different type of way, all right? LeBron James is a great passer. We all know that. And we know Steph Curry is one of the greatest off-the-ball players we ever seen, right? That's what gets him so wide open for his shot. And that combination of LeBron not being a greedy player and Steph Curry not being a greedy player, I think that's going to play out well. I really do. Steph Curry does not need to bring the ball down. He's willing to probably let LeBron bring the ball down and him run around, get the defense tired, and be wide open for a three-pointer. At this point, if I'm Steph Curry, that's all I'm worried about is shooting the most threes I could ever shoot, man. To make sure I solidify my spot as the greatest shooter of all time, right? Even though he's pretty much there already. But like I said, this team, I believe, would be a good team. But would it be good enough? Now, all us Steeler fans out here, we've been watching our team get older and older every year, right? And this right here, this would be an old basketball team, man. Draymond Green, Steph Curry, and LeBron James. That's just old right there, man. That's that'll probably be the oldest big three in the league. But still, it might work, man. It could work. Now, they got to go up against Wemby, but we all seen they can be beat. They got to go against the new Timberwolves with Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball, right? They got to see them, but that's still to be seen by us. We don't know if that's going to work or not. That's very interesting. Two players that really couldn't make it happen where they was at, link up. Is that enough? And we hear about Kawhi Leonard going to Dallas. And don't forget about leaving Luka behind in LA. Will Luka be the man by himself? Right? But let's not forget about Anthony Davis being part of this trade too. Because I was about to forget that, wasn't I? Let's not forget about Anthony Davis being a key part of this trade. Another old dude. A still very talented old dude though. And that's the reason I truly think this can work. Will it lead to a championship? Who knows? It's going to be a slugfest every year for, I believe, the next 5 years. I'm going to say it right now. The next 5 years, the NBA is just up in the air. It is what it is. There's no dominant player. There's no dominant conference. There's no dominant team. The Knicks can be beat. San Antonio just showed you they can be beat. Timberwolves can beat. The Lakers can be beat. They splitting up. So who's it going to be, man? Who's it going to be? But anyway, very surprised that LeBron James is getting out of LA, man. Everybody thought he was just so comfortable that he wouldn't go anywhere else, no matter what. But obviously not, man. But Golden State ain't too far down the road, so maybe that's why he'll pick Golden State. A lot of people talk about going back to the Heat. That would be a nice squad. But I'd rather see Golden State in that bunch together. And the other people think he should go back home to Cleveland. But I think that's his last option. I really don't think LeBron wants to do that again. That would be boring to me again, too. And I think Cleveland got their little thing going on. I don't know if he fits well in Cleveland. I don't know. What y'all think, man? That's my opinion on LeBron going, I don't know where. We'll find out. But the leak's looking like it's going to be Golden State. Probably be finding this out by Thursday. I think we'll know. We'll see. All right, I got another question of the day for you. We're going to stick with basketball here. We're going to stick with basketball. And my question is, did Jalen Brunson save American basketball, y'all? Did Jalen Brunson save American basketball all by himself? Well, I tell you, he didn't do it all by himself. I told y'all the other day when I was talking about is Jalen Brunson the face of the NBA now. I told you, yeah, but no, right? I believe the Knicks and the Knicks organization is the face of the league right now. Because they did it as a team. Was Jalen Brunson their fearless leader? Yes, of course he was. But he didn't do it all by himself. When he had bad games, his boys picked it up for him. And when it was time for him to lead, no matter if he was having a bad game or not, he was their guy. And Wemby was about to be the face of the league, remember? Wasn't that long ago that we were all saying Wemby's the face of the league. All of a sudden, we erased that real quick. You can't be getting no gentleman's sweep in the championship and be the face of the league. Pittsburgh Big Dog in the house, man. Salute to you too, brother. Y'all make sure y'all watch Steel City Sports World tomorrow at 9 o'clock, man. That's Pittsburgh Big Dog Show, man. He got it going on. And y'all check that out. Panel's cool. They going to be talking about this too, I'm sure. Definitely the LeBron basketball thing. So check that out, man. Hit the like button when you get over there too, man. Support the channel. Support all the brothers on YouTube, especially local brothers here in Pittsburgh. We got to do more of that, right? But yeah, did Jalen Brunson save American basketball, man? I mean, look, he's going against guys like Wemby. You got Luka, who they want to call the face of the league. Who else? Of course, two-time MVP Shai Alexander. So, you know, the European players were rising, taking over the NBA. Their style of play has already taken over the NBA. So in our minds, we was thinking it's over for American basketball. But Jalen Brunson can't do it all by himself. If you want to save American basketball, he's going to need some help. Hopefully Kawhi can make it over to the Mavericks. And him and Cooper Flagg can help bring an American basketball back, right? I think Cooper Flagg is a great player, man. I think he's going to step his game up next year. And we'll see. We talked about LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards, right? They got a chance to bring American basketball back. And then LeBron Curry and Draymond Green can assist Jaylen Brown with this. So, you know, not Jaylen Brown, but hey, that's another player, right? That's another player. Tatum, out in Boston. Will they come back fast and furious? Because that was a bad year for them last year. They didn't like that. They didn't like the ending to that at all. But yeah, we shall see, man. We shall see over the next 5 years who's going to dominate the NBA. Will it be the European players that we expected to dominate? Or will this New York Knicks trend sustain for a while? Will it bring American basketball back, baby? Hey, I'm looking forward to that, man. NBA is already turning up. They got a lot to look for next year, man. I'm liking this. Because, you know, NBA was getting boring. Knicks turned it up, and now it's rolling. All right, let's go to my next segment right here. We call Listen Up, man. I got Chris Broussard and Nick Wright, a soundbite from them, man, and we just going to listen up, and then we going to react to this. This is about the best landing spot in the NFL league history, all right? So let's just listen up to these two, go back and forth, and then we'll get into it.
You're saying Brady was in as good of a situation as Mahomes when he took over as a starter?
Absolutely.
That's an unacceptable opinion.
Having the best brew.
They won 5 games.
Brew. Having the best defense in the NFL where you
That best defense was 5-11 the year before.
They won a Super Bowl by scoring 2 offensive touchdowns.
I'm not denying that Belichick was a great defensive coach, but to say you took a team, Brady took over a team that was 5-11 and 0-2, and it's when he took over as a starter. Mahomes took over a team that had made the playoffs 3 straight years and had Pro Bowl receivers and running backs.
And again, we are.
How is that comparable?
Because you are talking about the offense he took over. I am talking about the team he took over. And I think Tom Brady being dropped into a team that in his first 4 years, 3 of them had either the best, second best, or third best scoring defense. And in Patrick's first 4 years as a starter, they had the worst, third worst, and then a league average defense. I think that offsets the weapons
It
difference.
does not. That's no way. And you know I'm a Mahomes guy. There is no way Brady stepped into as good of a situation as Mahomes.
Not when he had the ball. But Brady was able to win a Super Bowl by scoring 17 points. He was able to win the Tuck Rule game by scoring 16 points. Patrick, his first year against Tom Brady, led 3 fourth-quarter comebacks and lost. Like, how we can't offset the fact.
So you're saying the Patriots, the 5-11 Patriots, were as good as the 12-4 Chiefs? 11-5 Chiefs?
You are focusing on the year before they got there.
Yeah, because that's the situation you're dropping to. Everything after that, you contributed to. So you can't tell me. Hold on. You can't. Brady. Okay, so when Drew Bledsoe gets hurt, when they're 0-2, the defense that had lost 13 of his last 18 games all of a sudden became like Belichick forgot with Bledsoe how to coach defense. But once Brady came in there, he learned how to coach defense.
Hold on.
All right, so hey man, I'm gonna say this from the door. This is a tough one right here. This is a tough argument. Basically saying, arguing back and forth which landing spot was worse. Tom Brady landing in New England or Patrick Mahomes landing in Kansas City, right? Man, I mean, both sticky situations, but Chris Broussard is right, man. I mean, Patrick Mahomes landed in a spot to where they are already rolling, man. And we all know Andy Reid's history. He wasn't fired because he was a bad coach. He was fired because he couldn't get over the hump, right, in Philadelphia. So he's already a very, 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 very successful coach, very seasoned coach, right? I don't think that was the case with Bill Belichick. Did Bill Belichick coach well for the Jets and the Browns? Yes, but no real success like Andy Reid had for the Eagles, right? So basically at the time Brady got to the Patriots and the time that Patrick Mahomes got to the Chiefs, Brady's on the worst team. He's on the worst team. And Belichick's not even a Hall of Famer yet, right? Andy Reid was almost a Hall of Famer when he picked up the Chiefs job already. And like Broussard said, he was taking them to the playoffs. So, this is an argument we got to think about when it comes to the GOAT situation after a while, because we know Patrick Mahomes is still going to be doing his thing. So at some point, he's going to be, if he's not already in that GOAT conversation with Tom Brady. I wouldn't put him there yet, but I believe somebody out there is doing that already, right? But when I think about it, I'm going to have to go with Tom Brady having the worst, or they're arguing who had the best landing spot. But out of these two, who had the worst was Tom Brady. Like you said, 0-2 and got shoved in there. Was a 6th-round pick too. So the Chiefs were good enough to let Patrick Mahomes sit the bench all year. If you don't remember, they were making the playoffs with Alex Smith. It almost didn't matter who you gave Andy Reid. He was going to make something happen. Bill Belichick needed Tom Brady, man, on offense. Greatest defensive coach ever, yes. And I'm sure he knows some offense, but that don't mean he was a quarterback whisperer, right? That's why he loved what's his name? I can't even think about it now. But anyway, he definitely loved Brady. He definitely needed Brady. So, yeah, I'm going to say the Brady was the roughest landing spot between the two, man. I got to get that argument to Tom Brady and the New England Patriots, man. They was 5-11 the year before, like you said. So I don't think there's no doubt in that argument right there that Chris Broussard is crushing that. That's just Nick Wright trying to, he's in love with Kansas City and the Chiefs. So and Patrick Mahomes. So yeah, he's going to try to say he's in a worse situation and make him look like a better player. But nah, Tom Brady's the GOAT, dog. You just ain't there yet. Close though. Close, Patrick Mahomes, real close. All right, let's jump into our Steeler focus real quick. Got a little story to read here. Something that came out, Steeler Depot. Thought was pretty interesting, so we'll read and react here on our Steeler focus, and then we'll get into another story real quick. But Steeler Depot here says, 1 year later, Omar Khan's blockbuster trade hasn't aged well. This is by Ross McCorkle. Now, Omar Khan pulled off a rare blockbuster trade last year on June 30th in the dead of the NFL offseason. Trading Minka Fitzpatrick was a tough pill to swallow, but it netted the Pittsburgh Steelers a hopeful upgrade on both offense and defense, with tight end Jonnu Smith and Jalen Ramsey. 1 year later, on the anniversary of the trade, the early returns aren't great. Let's review the full trade terms at first. Pittsburgh Steelers received Jalen Ramsey, Jonnu Smith, and the 2027 seventh round pick. All right. Miami received Minka Fitzpatrick and 2027 fifth round pick. All right. So that was the deal. We all thought that was a pretty decent deal at the time. Actually, we thought it was a better deal than we do now. But let me finish reading and we'll get into that. Fitzpatrick is no longer a Dolphin and Smith is no longer a Steeler. The decision to part ways were made for two very different reasons. The Dolphins dove headfirst into the rebuild by parting with their head coach and all that good stuff. But Pittsburgh, on the other hand, is still clinging to the window to compete, but decided Smith was not a part of the solution moving forward. That because he had one of the least efficient seasons from a tight end in NFL history. Damn. We knew it was bad, but did we know it was that bad? It wasn't for a lack of opportunities. He just wasn't performing. And at the APY of over $12 million, it made no sense to run things back in 2026. Smith's poor individual stats were problematic on their own, but there were also opportunity to cause the rip throughout Pittsburgh 2025 offense. Pat Freiermuth was criminally unutilized, and Smith was a big reason for that. All right. So basically, it goes on to ask, who won this trade? This guy here seems to think the Steelers didn't do well in this trade at all. I mean, I don't really feel like this was a bad trade, man, for the Steelers. Now, did the Jonnu Smith thing blow up in their face? Yeah, it did for me. I was happy. I thought he was a good player. He turned out to be a reason the team loses. Okay, that's what he turned out to be. And Aaron Rodgers seen that quick and just couldn't deal with it. Even though the coach kept forcing it on him. You notice, Fitzpatrick, not Fitzpatrick, but, Pat Freiermuth, he came out late. He came out late in the season. So it was until Aaron Rodgers forced Pat Freiermuth back in the game, you ask me, until the coach realized that was the right thing to do. So, yeah, I still don't think the Steelers lost this situation because Minka Fitzpatrick and Jalen Ramsey pretty much were the same player. So we got a 5th round pick and they got a 7th round pick. I think that's cool. I think that's cool. What did we lose? Jonnu Smith, who we were able to cut in a year. And that's what I told everybody at the time we got him. I said it ain't like it's long term. Oh, he's making all this money. It don't matter. We could cut him after this season, and we knew it. And that's what Miami was about to do. That's why they traded his ass. We took a wing and a pair on him because we needed some receivers. We needed somebody to catch the ball. We was hurting. AR wasn't throwing the ball to Freiermuth either. They barely had him on the field, but yeah, you're right. But he made some real key plays down the stretch. He didn't throw it to him enough. But you ask me, he didn't put him on the field enough, man. It was a lot of Mount Washington and Jonnu Smith early, man. I think that was coaching decisions, man. And you would see people were mad at Aaron Rodgers for calling out players. But I kept telling people he was calling out Jonnu Smith most of the time for running bad routes and the wrong route. Nah, man, you can't have that. Can't have that. And eventually he had to call him out publicly. And it was about the same time when Pat Freiermuth's game picked up and he started getting less playing time. Jonnu Smith was one of the worst trades in Steeler history considering his salary. Yeah, I just knew they could cut him right away. And they was desperate. But I think that was more, like I said it from the very trade. Jonnu Smith, if they wanted Ramsey, Miami was making them take Jonnu Smith. They was making him, he came with him or you wasn't getting him. We'll just keep him. Because you still had to pay Minka, and it was the same. It's going to be the same position. They knew he wasn't a corner no more. I knew it when he came. I was so surprised Mike Tomlin didn't, make him go straight to safety, but maybe he wanted to respect him. In his mind, he thought he could still do it. Mike Tomlin probably said, you know what? This is the best way to prove it to him. Just let him watch himself. And he had no problem going to safety. Matter of fact, an injury really caused him to go back to safety. So that's what it was, and he kept himself there. So yeah, I don't think we lost this trade, man. I really don't. But that's the news. They said it ain't really. What's the title of it? Omar Khan's blockbuster trade hasn't aged well. Yeah, I disagree. And we all right with it. It's not the best trade in the world, but not the worst either. But I agree with you, Pittsburgh, big dog. One of the worst trades when it comes to Jonnu Smith, but when it comes to the whole package, I think it was cool. Up next, though, Steeler focus, man. Rookie cornerback Dalen Everett is showing the Steelers a lot, man. They're saying with JPJ riding the oak because of contract disputation. I know this is just shorts and helmets, but they're saying Dalen Everett has impressed coaches and OTAs. Y'all gotta excuse my voice, man. My throat messing me up. But yeah, that's what they saying, man. DB coach Jason Simmons says he has a great humility and has been willing to tackle any challenge they give him. So he's pretty much saying he's a humble guy. Whenever he messes up, humility is like basically saying when he has positive humility, when he messes up, he ain't worried about it no more. And that's the best attribute you can have for a corner. And when I first watched this guy after the draft, I thought he was a real good corner. I like his size. I like his length. I really thought special teams big time right away because I know what our defensive back room looks like already. But you can never have enough DBs. You can never have enough DBs. You know one of these guys going to get nicked up, hurt. Even if it ain't the whole game, DBs get a lot of hand injuries real quick or, fail too hard, jumping for a pass, breaking up a pass. So you need a good reliever to come in there and lock somebody down. It might be on an important down. So yeah, you can never have enough good DBs. And it's good to hear this about this kid, man. Here's another article where it reads, Dalen Everett wasted no time making an impression in Pittsburgh. ESPN named the rookie quarterback as one of the Steelers' biggest surprise players of the offseason, with Joey Porter Jr. limited during minicamp. Everett earned a bigger role than expected and held his own against DK Metcalf. All right? So, yeah, the third-round pick got his hands on several passes and showed he could compete physically. All right? So, yeah, there you go. Once again, I'm going to say it again. You can never have enough DBs. You pick a DB in the third round, you expect them to be decent. You really do. That's not a low-tier pick. A third-round pick is a very important pick. So we were surprised they went quarterback by their depth already, but still, at least they picked the guy that can play. That's what it's looking like so far. Shorts and helmets, though. I know the rules. Shorts and helmets. I get it, but hey, good news is better than bad news, right? We'll take it. Special teamer, though, man. We need new gunners. We need new dudes on kickoff, punt return. So, yeah, if you can play your position well, I'm pretty sure you can put in some work on special teams, and that's what I'm looking forward to. One thing is, when Mike Tomlin was here, special teams was on lock, man, for a good while. He had his couple seasons here and there, but for the most of his tenure, we played very good on special teams. Very good. So I'm looking to replace that, and we'll see. We lost our special teams coach. So these guys will be very important. Also, the safety we picked up in the draft, too. Very important. All right, let's do a Brandon Sorsby update, man. Y'all know I've been talking a lot of Brandon Sorsby. Let's get this Steeler focus out of here because we ain't got to worry about him and his Steelers no more, at least for now. Because, you know, it's not really over for Sorsby, y'all. It's not. So that says breaking news here. The NFL, NFLPA, and Brendan Sorsby have reached a settlement resolving any claims stemming from the league's decision not to hold supplemental draft and making Sorsby eligible for the 2027 NFL draft with no additional discipline for any prior conduct. So there it is, y'all. Sorsby is eligible for next year's draft, man. He doesn't have to do anything. All he has to do is sit there and wait. Right? So basically, they handed him a punishment without having to really hand him a punishment. They just boycotted the man, right? For at least a year. Said, you eligible. So now it's going to be up to the teams. It's going to be up to the teams to decide, do we want this guy around? Now, I don't know if y'all heard the news or not, but Sorsby also was canceled by the CFL. Before he even attempted, the CFL came out with a report saying we will not be touching Brandon Sorsby. So, yeah, that was not an option for him either. So, luckily, he's been saved by the NFL. They're saying that he can go into the NFL draft next year. He's going to have to work out. Of course, he's going to drop, right? Of course he's dropping. He's no longer going to be a first-round pick. That was already over if he didn't get to play. So he'll be lucky to be a 6th, 7th-round pick. And I don't know, man, if this guy's going to get back in. There's so many cases of dudes. This is the cardinal sin, but there's other cases of guys that did this before under the radar. Will it be illegal just because this guy has got more of a, he's got more, he's been in the spotlight more. Does that mean he should be treated differently? Like I said, Booty, he did the same thing, still playing for the Patriots. So I don't know, man. I can smell the boycott coming. I don't see it. It don't look well for this guy, especially playing quarterback. That's the difference. Oh, Pittsburgh Big Dog says UFL said we got you. Is that right? Is that right? Wow. You know what? I've been saying it for a while. The UFL needs a guy. They need a guy. I'm going to have to go back and find that video. But I said it. He needs to try the UFL because they need a guy. They really do. The only thing that'll elevate the UFL is a quarterback to come in there and tear it up, go undefeated, showboat, do some things to make it must-watch TV. So the gambler might have an out. But what does he do, man? Once you start tinkering with the NFL, it's hard to tinker with the UFL. We'll see. I guess that's all we can do is wait and see on Sorensby, man. That's all we can do. All right, let's stay around the league a little bit. Let's talk some Makai Lemon. Makai Lemon didn't make it to this side of Pennsylvania. Wound up being on the east side of Pennsylvania, all in dramatic fashion at the draft, right? Makai Lemon goes to the Eagles instead of the Steelers. And a lot of us was a little upset about it. Some of us was a lot of upset about it, especially once we picked a tackle, a project tackle. Now, we don't want to get into him because I was about to, but let's talk about Makai Lemon on the other side of the state since we're going around the league, right? Now, here's my thing with Makai Lemon. I'm not really sure he's going to be as good as a receiver for the Eagles as he would have been for the Steelers. Why is that? Why do I say that? I say that because he is going to be forced into a situation in the Eagles where he's going to have to be the number 2 receiver or maybe the number 1 receiver. It's up for grabs in Philadelphia. So if he doesn't develop into a number 1 receiver, Devontae Smith doesn't live up to what people think he can do, which we're not sure yet, will Makai Lemon look like a bust? Will he not look like a a first round pick receiver? Where here in Pittsburgh, I believe we would have had more support with DK Metcalf and Michael Pittman. He could have naturally been in the slot. To where people are not frustrated, but asked in Philadelphia, why did you pick a first round wide receiver that is going to play slot wide receiver? That's not a common thing you see. Now, just because something ain't common don't mean it can't work. I believe the Eagles should try to make it work the same way, but I'm not really sure what they want to do. Like I said, he might be forced into the number 1 spot if Devontae Smith can't handle it. Now, a lot of people are up and down on Devontae Smith. I think he should be an early pick in fantasy. I think he can live up to it, but there's no guarantees there. Without A.J. Smith on the other side, A.J. Brown, he's going to get a lot of them double teams. Because he is a good receiver. He's going to need to be double teamed if you don't want him to beat you. But we never seen him see the double team all day. So maybe Makai Lemon will be wide open. But I don't know. A lot of people think he's a small guy. Maybe he can't handle cornerbacks in the NFL. A lot of people say that about Makai Lemon. So once again, in Pittsburgh, Michael Pittman and DK Metcalf would have been taking that pressure away. He wouldn't have been seeing the best corner. But we shall see how this works out for Makai Lemon. I do think he's a very good player, man. A very good player. But I do think he's a true slot type receiver. But we all watched a guy named Steve Smith dominate the game when he looked like a true slot type of special teams receiver, right? He learned how to dominate the game. You got Amon St. Brown, who actually Makai Lemon says he copies his game after. Will he look like him in his first year in Philadelphia? I don't know. People got their doubts. I like Makai Lemon, though, man. I think he'll find a way. But Jalen Hurts, we'll see, man. He's not the best quarterback in the world, is he? He doesn't throw for 1,000,000 yards. He just gets the job done, right? So Mekhi Lemon on paper might not look that great in Philly, but I do think Aaron Rodgers would have got the ball to him, man. He would have been one of Aaron Rodgers' favorite guys. All we got to do is block for Aaron Rodgers, right? With that O-line, that I think is pretty good. A lot of people sleeping on that O-line. It's pretty good. Pittsburgh Big Dog says AB, Steve Smith, St. Brown, Lemon is tough. Hey, yeah, AB included in there. Smaller guy. Dominated at the number 1, at the X. And Lemon is a very tough dude. My comp was Hines Ward. And part of this conversation is what I mean about Mekhi Lemon. He is, to me, feels like a natural slot guy. And that's where you see Hines Ward a lot in the, going in motion, close to the tight end. You've seen a lot of that. You see a lot of that out of Puka Nacua, blocking, being part of the blocking game. Cooper Kupp too, right? I see Mekhi Lemon a lot like those guys. So it's really about how Philadelphia uses Mekhi Lemon. If they put him out there as a natural wide receiver out at X, I don't know if that's his game, man. He won the Biletnikoff Award, going across the middle, doing drags across the middle, and making a play after he catch the ball. Get him open. Get him open. He's not a guy that's just naturally going to route you up. I ain't said he can't run routes, but just don't remind me of Jerry Rice or nothing like that. It's not his game. It's more Steve Smith, get me open, and I'm going to bully everybody once I get the ball. I'm cool with that. All right, man. Long, hot days coming up. Pirates baseball. Let's look at what their schedule look like in these hot days, man. 4 O-line playing, new positions on Steelers offensive line. We'll see. What's your prediction, though, Pittsburgh Big Dog? Better or worse than last year? O-line. Bold prediction. Better or worse than last year? Let's check out this Pirates schedule. Man. All right, Pirates. Tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. They ain't here, though, but I'm sure it's the whole 2 more games in Philly, and then they going down to D.C. They ain't going far enough to escape this heat. So, yeah, Pirates got to play out there in this heat. I wonder if they're going to have any delays or anything like that. 11:05 on 4th of July, bad time. But, man, 6:45, I guess it's starting to get dark, but that's like starting to be the hottest time of the day. Them late hours these days, man. Remember back in the day when we was young, man? Noon and 1 o'clock will be the hottest time of the day. Okay, Pittsburgh Big Dog says he's calling the average O-line play again. All right, I thought it was a little better than that. You need to look at them stats, bro. You need to look at that PFF stats, bro, and see what them Steelers did, man. Top 10 offensive line last year, I guarantee you. Hey, you said they're better before because Broderick ain't starting. I hear you. You think Broderick Jones could be a good, 6 lineman coming the game, blocking downs, 4th down, 4th and inches to block? Broderick Jones could be that extra guy, right? On that uneven line. I like that idea. I still think he's a tough kid. Still think he got a lot of energy, a lot of fight in him. I don't want to let him go too quick and he play somewhere else better. Rather keep him as at least a backup. He's a decent backup, right? Hate that we spent a 1st-round pick on him, but still a decent backup, I got to say. All right, Pirates going to be hot as hell this week. We going to be hot as hell. I'm going to get back with y'all later this week, man. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We out of here, man. It's the Underground Sports Show. Appreciate y'all in the chat. And once again, man, hit that like button. Support the channel as best as you can, all right? We out of here. Catch my clips from the other show on Facebook, man. Go to my Facebook page. Check that out. Instagram. Check that out. Underground 25. You'll see, man. It was a good show last night, yo. We out of here, man.
Yeah. Keep digging. Keep digging. Keep digging. Go deep. It's the underground. Yeah. Keep digging. Keep digging. Keep digging. Go deep. It's the underground. Yeah. Keep digging. Keep digging. Keep digging. Go deep. It's the underground. Yeah. Keep digging. Keep digging. Keep digging, go deep, it's the underground.
Go deep, yeah, it's the underground. Drop a bomb, yeah, everybody get down. Matter of fact, yeah, it's a touchdown. Get jiggy, yeah, in the end zone. Yeah, ask your girl, I'm in the friend zone. First down, yeah, I'm in the red zone. Can't stop this, you better watch this. Call into the show, talk your shit.
Keep digging, keep digging. Keep digging, go deep, it's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep, it's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep, it's the underground. Yeah, keep digging, keep digging, keep digging, go deep, it's the underground. Yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God can judge me, but he don't like ugly. Better face it, take it back to the basement. Better count the blessings, yeah, it was him, no question. Yeah, follow the rules, that's the commandments. Better take advantage, you slipping like Samson, messing with Delilah, drop you in that pit with that fire. Yeah, that's not when you wanna retire. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. Heaven on earth, boy, I doubt it. Real OG, I wouldn't doubt it. Carry the sword if you bout it, spread the word, yeah, be the loudest, yeah, I'm the man, but God got a plan. Boys in the hood, stuck in quicksand, we can get bent and still repent, yeah, water in the wine, man, the rules ain't mine. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. Tell you the truth, it ain't in the book. Caught up in the rapture, don't be shook. Hating on your life, it ain't a good look. I ain't see, I tried to tell you to let me cook. Yeah, I heard it from my OG, act like you know me. See the bush burning, tell all the homies. Say read the Bible, but it ain't OG. Snakes be hissing, watch the competition. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, God got me. OG, yeah, only God, yeah.